So yeah, guys, no monster today, unfortunately. Just drinking the old Poland spring water. So yeah, we got the new camera here today. I actually got 3 of them in the mail. One needs repair, but this one's supposedly one that was like semi-broken, but working fine for me. Drum roll. Brrr. It's the EOS M, Canon EOS M. It's a micro four thirds mirrorless camera system. It's really tiny. It has Magic Lantern on right now, but I'm not using Magic Lantern. Sorry for the dog. So yeah, this is the winter bike. I put the GT down for the winter. The chain was skipping too much. I need a new chain ring. As well as, there's something else weird about it. Oh, I did get that rear flat, but no big deal. It's still holding air, but I don't know, it was a little discouraging. So, oh yeah, I'm in the graveyard. Got the moped frames. Anyway, so just kind of want to talk about this bike because I'm excited. Brought it back out. First time riding fixed again in, I don't know, maybe a month and a half since the Light Pro chainring blew up. This is the Light Pro crankset. Still, the Holotech with the bottom bracket, still running smooth and good. I like that a lot. But I switched to an Origin 8 chainring. I'm now 1/8 to 1/8. 1/8 chain. Everything's 1/8 now, so a little stronger. Before it was a 3/32. Had a nice integrated bash guard, which was chainring bash guard thing, which was nice. But this is a lot more beefy. It's not thin aluminum. It's actually like full metal, like no holes in it, or, you know what I mean? Like it's not like thinned out and then try to lighten it up. This is like legit, actually kind of burly. Everything else is the same tires, same wheels. I talked about in the last, or I don't know, whatever. But see how this is gloss? I'm going to probably paint that to matte. I'm not a huge fan of that. And yeah, it has, where I store these, they do get like mildew and mold on them. So the sidewalls all have mold, the grips have mold. That's why I'm wearing these gloves. It's like November 1st or 2nd here in New England. It's supposed to be cold, probably snow soon. It's like 70 degrees out right now. It's going to get hotter tomorrow. I'm going to t-shirt, bike in. It's kind of weird, man. But yeah, I switched the lights over. My scooter to Logic, drink holder, you got to have that. And then I didn't have time to put the front bag, so I put my front light up on here. USB rechargeable. They were a gift from my friend. They last forever, super bright. Really recommend these lights. If anybody's interested, I'll find a link for you. I'll have to ask where you got them. I did put last year I didn't have this fender. I was working at a bike shop, and this was in the discard pile. They're going to throw it out, so I nibbed it, or grabbed it. And yeah, it mounted right up, even with the knobby 700C wheels, so that was cool. So now, it won't be kicking up at me. This is the Brooks C15 cadmium or whatever saddle. A lot more comfortable than that GT saddle I was using. I needed a chamois or shimmy or whatever that stuff, the padded shorts. I probably will use padded shorts, even though it's going to be winter. It's going to be annoying to take on and off. This still isn't super comfortable, but it's not bad, and it's weatherproof, so that's why it's on here. What else is there to say? Yeah, it's running good. I don't know. The chain clearance was really, really, it's kind of sketchy, honestly. The reason for it is it needs to be on the inside for the chain, the chain line to be straight. If it goes on the outside, I have clearance for days, but the chain kind of walks to the right really bad, which I'm not gonna do. So there was a little bit of rubbing on the stay, but it seemed like it was only on one side of this chain, so I just kind of took a adjustable wrench and kind of shoot it like you would a disc brake rotor. a little sketchy, and we'll hopefully no salt or anything gets in between there, because there is like fractions of a millimeter of clearance. So whatever. There actually does seem to be a little bit of dry rot. I do want to replace this rear wheel or rear tire. It's getting a little bald. The front one's actually pretty nice. Plenty of tread on there. I don't know. It's a pretty cool bike. AliExpress, like 95 or 105 millimeter deep fixed rear wheel, and just an AliExpress special tri-spoke. Really heavy garbage, but they're still running true. I haven't had any issues with this one, knock on wood. The spoke nipples seem to be pretty garbage quality though, so maybe I'll have to swap them out for some DT spokes and spoke nipples. Not the worst. There's like a ginormous seam. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a huge seam in it. Not the best. They hide it with a sticker, but for the looks and the money, I'm not complaining. It's actually exactly what I wanted. I rode it for, I don't know how many miles, probably a couple hundred. No issues, so we'll just keep spinning this winter, and if it gets destroyed, it gets destroyed. So, new camera gear. I'm kind of just nerding out and outfitting that right now, and there's a mini velo in the works in the future. Hopefully I can save up for that. Yeah, I don't know, whatever. Soma double straps are a highlight. MKS Silva pedals highlight. Dura-Ace lock ring, but it's just a no name. It came with, actually I think I bought that because I wanted 17, so it's 4717. It's actually a little spinny for me. I usually do like a 52-16 usually. It's a little too spinny for me, but I wanted the skid patches. But it's not bad, and there's a couple of hills here, so whatever. My knees are getting kind of old and tired. Also, wearing the freight bag again because I didn't put the front pouch on to carry my camera gear here today and my food for work or whatever. This is my favorite bag. It's, if you can find one, it was expensive. I got custom made when I was in college. It was like over $200. I waited like 3 to 6 months. I bought it for myself for Christmas. It was kind of an investment, and it's been the best investment ever. It's what I travel with if I go on a flight. It's what I bike with. It's weatherproof. I put all my camera gear in it. There's a big pouch right here for a tripod, and like the straps for it. It's mint actually. And if they're still in business and making stuff, like, shout out to you guys. Like, best product I ever bought. Pretty much universally, actually. And you can do, like, customization for, like, all the pockets that you want. Anyway, rocking the freight bag. Shout outs to them guys or them peoples. Yeah, if you like the bike, cool. If you don't, I totally understand. It's kind of a heap. Pike powder coating for the powder coating on this. Shout out to Zach in Boston. Did an amazing job. What else can I say? Yeah, it's a good time. It's smooth. It's actually really smooth for how everything's budget. Like, got this out of the scrap pile here, actually. I bought like a $20 Haro for the stem because stems are like $35 now. So you can go buy somebody's old BMX bike from their childhood that they don't give a shit about and salvage parts off of it. Like, whatever. You know, you gotta be thrifty when you're spreading yourself kind of thin with all these bikes and projects. But there's deals out there, and there's a lot of fun to be had. So hopefully you all enjoyed. I don't even know if I'm in the frame. Covering up my maxi frame. Should have been showing that off instead of all these bicycles. But yeah. That's all there is to say. It is gorgeous out, man. Get out and ride or something.